Hey everyone, Mike Hagon at the Hagon Jones Homestead here. Just out in the greenhouse on this beautiful end of January day. We're looking about minus 18, minus 20 with the wind, Celsius that is. Luckily for me here in the greenhouse, we're looking at about 10, 15, positive 10, 15 Celsius. That's about, 30, 35 degree swing there. I love it. It's fantastic. I'm getting super excited for the spring planting. I can't wait. I got the greenhouse clean, I got all my seeds, I got my planting dates. So I'm looking for something to do because I'm bored and I want to plant something for fun. So I'm going to do some window onions. Now, these onion sets I pulled off a plant that I found growing in the ditch line on the homestead here. I have no idea what kind of onions they are. They were here when I bought the place and I found them in the fall. So I peeled off all the onion sets. You can see that they're starting to sprout already, which is good for me. I've been soaking them in this Tupperware container here with rainwater for about 15-20 minutes, and now I'm going to plant those. So I have three hanging basket plant pots here that I found laying around the homestead when I bought the place. I've got a ProMix soil in here. I'm sure I'm going to have to amend this, add a little bit of compost later on, or some fertilizer, but my compost is frozen solid. This is what I have, and I'm going to give it a whirl. I've got a beautiful south-facing window in the house. I'll put these by the window, heat vent underneath, and we'll see what happens. It should be 3 to 4 months, maybe 5, and I'm harvesting fresh onions out of these pots. So like I said, just a shallow pot, I'd say about 8 inches deep, filled up with soil. I haven't watered anything yet. Soaking the onion sets that I found randomly on my property for about 15 minutes. I don't know how big these onions are gonna be, so I'm gonna put them at about 4-inch spacing. I'm gonna try to get 5 in each pot. And I mean, it is very simple. So again, you've got your onion set. You've got your sprout up and your root side down, and let's get this up here. So I'm just gonna put them in just below the soil level and cover them up, and that is about as simple as it gets. So I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna pull off, you can see here there's a little bit of loose skin on there, so I'm just gonna pull that off to help out a little bit more. So that's that. Oh, I forgot where I planted the other one, so there might be an extra one in here. So I'm gonna go one more there, cover it up. One more here, cover it up. I'll do one more on the side here, cover it up. And then one little guy right in the middle. And there we go. So that is my finished product. Not very exciting right now. I will water, but I'm gonna do the rest of these first. I'll speed through that part so you can, you don't have to watch me plant all of them. And then I'll water everything all at once. All right, so I've got all my onions planted. I'd say about a ½ inch under the soil, even the shoots that are already coming up. The top would be about a ½ inch, so maybe 3/4 inch total depth. Might be a little deep, but I'm not 100%. I'm winging it as I go. And then, these are full, fresh soil, no water. So I use this one. I hate it for when I'm watering, vegetables or stuff that's growing, because it lets out so little water, but when it comes to planting, it's fantastic because it's a very gentle stream and doesn't disturb the soil too much, so it doesn't expose or wash the seeds away or whatever I'm planting. It's fantastic. So I'll just give everything a nice good soaking, and I'll probably, you know, give it a touch of water right now, and then when I get it up to the house, I'll water it again just to make sure I've got the soil wet all the way to the bottom. Because these aren't you know, growing, there's no root system, anything like that, the first water should be sufficient for a good couple of weeks, depending on how dry the house is, and how quickly I dry that soil out just from the lack of humidity in the house with the artificial heat. So that is that. This is kind of a fun trial for me. I've never done this before, and the fact that I have no idea what species of onions these are. What I will do is, as soon as I see some green shoots coming out, I will post a follow-up video underneath, and then you know, kind of keep track of it as we go along, and kind of follow up with you guys and put some more posts up about these onions and see how they turn out. And then of course the most sought after video will be harvesting the onions from these pots, and maybe if somebody out there knows just by looking at those onion sets what the heck I just planted, please comment below. Let me know what they are. Any feedback, information, intel, tricks, tips, anything like that you might have out there in the gardening world, please fill me in. I'm new to this, and any education I can get on it would be absolutely fantastic. But once again, thank you for checking out the Hagon Jones Homestead video here on planting onion sets. You know, like this video if you like what you saw, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. We appreciate the support. It's important to us, and you know, I've said it in a few other videos from 2021 here. I've had a lot of feedback on the tree seed planting videos, the stratification videos I did last year in the winter time around now, reaching out, asking questions. How did I do this? What pot size did I use? Always happy to reply. Always happy to tell you what I did, you know, and then if you have advice, please let me know so I can do it better the next time. Once again, thanks for watching the Hagon Jones Homestead. I appreciate it, and you guys have a fantastic day.